Hello and welcome back. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody is good. We have Recon in the chat. How's it going, Recon? How's your morning going? I hope you're good. And yeah, Rainmaker. As we can see, a Rainmaker score is pesh. So we're gonna go and play and see how we get on. I don't quite remember what the rotation is. It's Moray Towers, Humpback. So yeah, it's Moray Towers, Humpback, Rainmaker. Anything can happen here, but we'll give it a go. Rainmaker and tower control been a disaster so far this month. It's still early days, but wouldn't mind trying to get the score up a little bit. You've pretty much just started, about to head to school in like 5 minutes. Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking you must be off to school pretty soon. And we've got a lobby straight away, so that's nice. And it's a battle time. Probably just listening whilst I'm walking, so if I go quiet, that's why. No worries, Recon, no problem at all. Okay, 2290, so pretty good power level to start with. And we're straight in with Kaldemar. And Kobayashi as well. Let's go. And we're 3 down. Quick lobby, yeah. I like Kaldemar was like pretty much just like pointing at the Rainmaker like, you pick that up. Like, yeah, no worries man, I got it. Just trying to hold it in position. It's kind of a bit of a dumb grab. Yeah, Kaldemar, Kobayashi, ACS as well, so. God damn it. What was that? Pro. I thought that felt like a pro. You're trying to decide which to pick Sploosher Carbon. I knew that they were there in Hammer, but I wasn't sure whether I'd get a shot in on him. And that's a GG. God damn, we got smoked. I don't think I got a single pick then. Trick question. You two trick them. That works. So I'm sure I'm going to get damaged here. Yeah, I did nothing. We got wrecked then. Just a -9, that's not so bad. Kobayashi's Sploosh is so strong in Rainmaker. Crazy strong. Sploosh is your second weapon to have over 200k in 1,100 hours. -7 was your guess. You were close, Recon. You were close. Battle time. Yeah, Kobayashi's Sploosh is really, really good. Like, the hammer's almost always ready, and they're ready to just destroy us. They're very fast as well. I thought they needed some help there. Gonna paint the wall for me? Nicely broken through there from the zap. That's what I aspire to play like. Yeah, Kaldemar and Cinna, is it? Oh my word, how did I not get a single shot in on that? I'm getting wrecked up here. They are going in, but like I'm just like there just wasn't any paint for me to move. I'm dead. I thought that bomb might take somebody out. You've got to get ready. No worries, Recon. If I don't catch you, have a good day. How the hell are you not dead? My word, I thought they should have been dead. Yeah, you get in your lurk mode, Recon. But damn, I suck. You're gonna probably... Why did I do that? Why do I fall off the map all the time? Hey Minnow, how's it going? I hope you're good. I hope you're having a good day. Unfortunate. That did ink the wall as well, so... Fucking hell. Please stop falling off the map. Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing recently? Are they ninja? Yes, they're a ninja. You started Animal Crossing and after 3 days it's coming together. Nice. My day's fine, I'm literally not long out of bed. My games are... Lost the first one, this is our second one, and I'm pretty shonky. I'm not gonna lie, I do have a good team though. That's a pretty strong rain. There we are. Moray's a salt bringer. It's kind of weird if you, like, there's certain points on it, I think it's like, okay, if you get it to here or you get it to there, then it's like not too bad. Like, once you get it to Overlook, you're like, okay, that's not the worst. But, I mean, I was trash. Fell off the map twice there. Ah, good old +1. It fell off the map twice there. So I am an idiot. So much for trying to get some points, get a +1. That's a slow grind. Yeah, it's... I guess you say that like Cinna, maybe? And Kaldemar, yeah, so I mean, no points to be had. We were up against Kobayashi and the game before as well. Yeah, they were absolutely slaying, so just my job. I've got no problem picking the Rainmaker up fast and trying to go. Oh, you say it like you say it in Hunger Games. I've never actually seen the Hunger Games, so it's more like Cinna. Yeah, I thought it was only really today I thought about it and was like, it's probably said more like Cinna, isn't it? Like the S instead of the C, like Chinna, I guess, but there's no H, so I assume it's more like Cinna. Whoa! I just looked at the lobby numbers there, absolutely freaking out for a second. So this is probably a broken lobby. Looking at how funky the timer went. The Hunger Games are your favourite movies of all time, I highly recommend. You'd say it like Cinna too, okay. I really don't think I've seen any of the Hunger Games. Maybe a little bit of one or something. I definitely don't feel I've... I definitely haven't seen a whole one. Maybe I've seen a bit when my girlfriend's been watching one, I feel. I've definitely not seen a whole one. Hey Logger, how's it going? Or Lolger. How's your day going? I hope you're good. And hey Luis, you're back. How's it going? I hope you're good. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I think we need to do this. Probably shouldn't type whilst you walk. Yeah, make sure you don't walk into a lamppost or something, Recon. Oh, you did almost walk into a lamppost. I didn't actually read the whole post there. That's just what I was thinking. Twice. When I was a kid and lived, I'll just say London. It was not London, but around London. I was on my bike and I was like racing this guy. They were like friends of the family. I can't really remember who they were. They didn't live too far away from our house. And he was like in front of us and looked around and was like, I told you I'd beat you. I told you I'd beat you. And then he just cycled clean into a lamppost and cracked his head open. This is like obviously back in the early 80s where cycling helmets were pretty much a rare thing. Split his head clean open. It's like, well, probably should pay attention to what you're doing, you know? You walk past two of the most floofy dogs. A husky and a German shepherd. Oh, nice. Hi, A West. How's it going? I hope you're good. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, he was pretty. He got pretty messed up from that one. But there you go. Usual kid thing, taunting one of your friends because you're beating them in a race, and then you just drive into a lamppost. You know, it's almost a classic. You hate being in school when I stream. Yeah, I know that's a bit of a problem for a lot of people. It's not the most friendly time for people not being either at school or at work, you know. But that's the time I have to stream, so I have to use it. Karma, yeah, a little bit. A little bit. But, you know, you're just a kid and taunting people like that's definitely something you do. Nope. Okay, whoa, no one on the wall. You know what to do, paint that wall up. Well, I thought that hammer was gonna do a lot of work then, but not quite. Have I run into putts since the update? No. Why didn't I jump? No, I haven't. Well, I say that, I don't know. I don't know if I have or I haven't. I don't know what name he's running, but not that I've noticed. Aha, me coming in large with a one splat. Yeah, he was in the stream the other week, wasn't he? Yeah. I would say Lolger wasn't there, unless they were lurking, but I don't think they were there. You weren't there, but you heard about it, and I saw the match. Oh no, he was actually in like the actual stream, like commenting. So he was here for like an hour or something like that in the chat. Yeah, no, I haven't like seen him in game, but he's probably changed his name anyway. Yeah, he was in chat a couple of weeks ago. Not much. Well, I say he didn't say much, but just chatting really. I think he says he likes to go into random streams from time to time, but I think he just goes to see whether he gets insta-banned as well. Because he said like he quite often gets insta-banned from people's streams, so... Oh, this was gonna be... this one's gonna be rough for us. Damn it. And Inkjet is in. I'm trying, but... One point. I was a little slow. Okay, I'll let them jump. I don't want everyone jumping in there, because that definitely makes things a bit complicated. Yeah, because they died. Oh, I did see them on rail. Yeah, he said he got insta-banned from Snowfolks, but... I get why. Bombed, splat bombed. Oh, they did get it, but just sitting on bombs. Just wanted to make sure we got lead. Bit of a sketchy jump. We could all go down here. As I predicted, we could all go down here. Very risky. No, I did spot them at the last second. You can't spell. I got spotted. Inkjet's out as well. Oh, the bomb did get them, but they did take lead off that. We're getting flanked as well by a slosher. No, I suck. I suck and no one else was there to help me out. Well done, at least they stopped. I should have backed up for that armor. Unfortunate. You're at school now, both of yous. Well, have a good day at school. If I don't hear from you again. Well, we tried. I mean, they were a lot... Well, I think they were a lot stronger team than us. Just a -1. Man, we would have had good points off that, but there you go. You'll be right back in 5 minutes, no worries. One more for a lobby. Hey Plus, how's it going? I hope you're good. I hope you've been having a good day. Okay, there we go. Battle time. You're just having dinner. Nice. Okay, Moray. Okay, I think we can go off that, but... I'm trying, but... There's a big rain cloud in my way. tried to force my way through that. I'll see you later. I'm going to go and play War Thunder now. Good luck on Splatoon. Thank you very much, West. Thank you very much, West. You have a good day as well and enjoy your games. Well, we're trying. I don't quite know what I'm doing. I'm not going to take the jump. Nice stop. Just want to hold it up there. It's not the worst thing just to hold it up there and stall it out. I'll need that bit of ink, so that'll be fine. Okay, that was they actually made the move to rush that, so gonna go this way. Just trying to dance around. Doing the Rainmaker dance to try and survive. Well done, team. You're gonna have breakfast. Enjoy your breakfast, Minnow. Catch you in a bit. Thank you, team, for an absolute hard carry then. Yep, team hard carrying. GG's, yeah, just realistically, it's like just get that Rainmaker and go. When you've got good teammates like that though as well, it pays off like to understand that like, oh, they've gone 2 down, our team's like slaying, we know we've got like 2 really good slayers, at least 2 good slayers, just pick it up and go. Don't be too slow, you know. I think that's the problem in Rainmaker solo queue sometimes, is just not going quick enough a lot of time, so. Okay, sometimes you might get caught out and been like, okay, should have maybe have like been a little slower, but most of the time I think just trying to be quick will pay off. You gotta go to class, see you later. No worries, Recon, have a good one. I'll catch you later. Yeah, just get that Rainmaker, get it moving, you know? Everyone leaving, yeah, they've all got school and everything plus, so early morning here. It's early morning here. People are off to school, off to work, or whatever. So no big deal. people have got their own lives to get on with. Battle time. Lolga's back though. Humpback. Parks at different time zones. Yeah, I think you're probably in a good time zone for the time I stream at. But yeah. Double bombed. Should maybe get a push off that booyah bomb. Crap. I got a good few shots in them. Somebody please notice. Well done, good comeback there. Like comeback as in like retreat back. See, this is an example of just being a bit slow, you know? I was thinking they must have been down somewhere around there. Just from where the inkjet came from. But I wasn't too sure, I didn't see him, so I should have expected them to be like a bit on the lower side of that. Still don't understand Brush's hitboxes a lot of times. Have to watch the flank here as well. Nice stop, but... don't like it on that corner. Carolyn Rush! Carolyn Rush, I didn't see that coming. Brush's dum-dum. It's just like the hitboxes on them. Like, they're not as bad, the ink brush ones are not as bad, but where have they... Okay, they're trying to take it that way, that's fine. And splash down. They're gonna come in and splash down your ass, yeah. I don't mind stalling this out. Carolyn rushed again. You used to Octobrush main. I mean, the thing with Octobrush is it is strong. It is strong, you know, and like it can be pretty crazy. Where's this curling rush though? No way they not dead. Yeah, I was gonna say. There we are. Well played, team. You use Flingza now. You're winning. Somehow. Good team again though, like Vomito and stuff like that. 2 points. Oh no, 6. We got 6 that time. I was wrong. And we have a lobby. So it is battle time. League might actually be zones at the moment, plus it might be zones. I don't know for certain, but I think it's zones, so I don't know what the maps are. I have zones in my mind, but you know me, I quite often get that wrong. That's some naughty Tenta missiles because they were on all of us and we were on the same side. Got this kind of dumb brush as well. Embarrassing. Splooshed. I got splooshed. Okay, that's... Prode to the face. It is zones, Reef and Manta, okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this brush that we've got, but just because, like, I wouldn't have known, but just because of how they played against us last time, you know. I was trying. 8. I mean, I like it, but it's still not that strong on this map. Thank you for the follow, 390 Swiss. I hope you're good. I hope you're having a good day. Great push. Kind of a lucky push, though. You know what I mean? It's like you just managed to get through. But yeah, I'll take it. It'll do for now. But as I say, I don't like this unless it's knocked out, you know, on this map. Sprinkler got us behind us, I think. There's no way that's not coming straight for us yet. Have to also watch for flank here. That's the problem as well, is... Yeah, as I said, watch for flank. Oh my god. I should have had that. Played everyone on the other team. Well, that's a loss. That's a GG, as I said. Goddamn Rainmaker. That map, it's just like, that's all you can do. Like, if you've not knocked it out, then it's not a guaranteed win. Even though, like, what did we push it to? 9? 9's an okay lead, but not on that map. It doesn't mean shit all. Did we have a... I hope that's a disconnect. Hang on, sorry, we had a pro, we had a Kenza pro on our team that went 1 kill. How is that even possible? It's time to check their build. Guaranteed, guaranteed they weren't playing main power up. They were playing some main power up, but not the correct amount. Yeah, that was not acceptable at all. I mean, how'd you play K Pro though and just go like, they went 1 and 9? I mean, they have a splat bomb, for starters. Pretty annoying stuff. But there you go. It happens. Pretty naughty loss as well, a -22. You think you could do better than that? I always think it, like, for a match that went, you know, close to 5 minutes, if you've got a splat bomb on Rainmaker, right? Like, just to get 1 pick, like, what did you do? Like, what did you do? I mean, they weren't carrying the Rainmaker or anything like that. You suck at pro. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the best at pro, but, like, splat bomb on Rainmaker. Okay, well, here we go. This is where the other person will be like a total beast now that they're on the other side. Don't know what killed him. I just touched the wall to make sure I got some points. It's Kaldemar. He's on my side though, and we've got Kobayashi as well. Yeah, I see Kaldemar a lot. I'm sure he's not happy about that. Having me in his lobbies all the time. I had armor as well. You almost beat him earlier, but we threw. Oh, damn. Just same again, is sometimes you just need to stall it out. See, we kept it in position. Oh! That Nautilus must have been pretty close to dying there. Okay, they're over on snipe. I saw them. Not on snipe, on... Yeah, on snipe. There we go, well played, team. Your PC's being done, plus. Well played, team. Good work. Very good work. We're not going to get any points for that. That was a hell of a strong team. What's the max amount of points you can gain in X? Good question. I don't know. I mean, I've seen plus 50s. I have seen around plus 50s. Theoretically, I think you can lose... I think you can lose 60, so theoretically I guess you can gain 60, but I might be wrong. I mean, the chances of it happening are pretty slim. Once you're just out of placements, you might see something like that. If you saw something like that a bit later on... I mean, I've had a minus 55. The other month I had a minus 55. I would say that it must be the same thing. It has to be like plus minus 60. It could be more, but I'm not 100% sure. That sounds awful. Yeah, I played shit, but I did play really bad, and we had quite a strong team. But a minus 55 was pretty brutal. I'm not gonna lie. Just out of placements, you know. So, nope. Well, that was a little unfortunate. You got to go to class soon. No worries, Lolga. Have a good day. Thanks again for stopping past. And I hope your class goes all good. Yeah, of course. It's Kobayashi with the hammer. Makes sense. No, no. Why? That is not the time to push it that way. What a dumb way to push. Hey Sky, how's it going? I hope you're good. My games are going, oh, we've got an AFKer as well. My games are going okay. I've been getting carried as usual. Oh, so once we lose the lead, our what do you call it? Nautilus decides not to be AFK anymore. Oh, nice. Good work, team. Oh, it's still not over yet. as usually says, you do so well, you know. Well, thank you very much, Sky. That's appreciated. My Rainmaker and tower control has been really bad this month, but I'm trying to work on it. But I'm kind of chilled about it. I was kind of getting a bit anxious before, but you know what? I'm just trying to chill on it. Why do I go into that corner? It's really up to you, Caldemar. Okay, good stop. Yeah, not even risking that. Oh, Nautilus. God, they were some pretty wild tentamissiles. I mean, we could have played for reset then, would have been what to do, but I guess it is solo queue and things can go wrong, but... Okay, this is well spicy now. Okay, reset. Oof, that was a good reset. Thank you for the carry team. As in Caldemar, well played. Yeah, thank you for the carry team. Oh well, got a couple points back from that heavy loss before. Off for another one. Let's go. I say that, but gotta get the lobby first. Okay, maybe not getting into a lobby. See, it's like this, you don't know whether to reset. I've already reset once today, so I can't do it too often. Like, just turn it off, so probably just need to play this one out and see what happens, but doesn't look like we're getting anyone. Because if you do jump out the lobby too many times, you will get the ban as well. So I think you get one or two before it starts kicking in. So it's not really worth it at this stage. Just have to wait for it to reset. I mean, people might come in, but I doubt it. Doubt it. Yeah, just gonna have to wait out. You didn't know that. Yeah, you know, like how I jumped out, or like you just turn it off, hit sleep mode, and go back in or whatever. But if you do it a couple times, then it does give you like the ban as well, like you DC'd. But you get one or two goes. You get one or two goes. I don't know how every so often, what a day. I don't know what exactly it is. Well, you get one or two goes that you can do it with like nothing. But if you do it loads, then you'll just get the ban thing as well. Makes sense. It's kind of like knows you're disconnecting, you know. I mean, in these situations, you know, I mean, it should know that, like, it's jank. You're not getting in the lobby. I mean, the only time I have ever really left like that is just for that reason, is like the lobby seems bust. Sometimes I'll just even wait it out as well, but there you go. No big deal, just straight into another one, so. Battle time. Yeah, the only time to do it is just like when the counter is just doing that, you know? It's worse if there's two of you in, you know it's fine, it's like, okay, this isn't happening. But when there's like quite a few of you, like between like 5, 6, or even 7, when there's 7, I feel like it's really like sketchy. You don't know if someone will just come in, you know? And then you just like disconnect and give them a 3v4. Gonna paint for me? I'm trying. I got it up to overlook, so that's not so bad. I always like that. If you get that at the start, then it's like, okay, that's fairly cool. Okay, can't go up. Oh, they jumped it off. They reset it. I actually think we can go this way. I don't know, it looks like someone... I know like Foof's really good, and I've seen Hugo around a bit. It looked like we're sort of going to do something, and then kind of like nothing happens out of it too much, but... That was dumb. Okay, I saw a roller over on right hand side here as well. I just got rickrolled like an idiot. And there's 2 on our plat here, so we need to be careful here. Where are they taking it? Dropped clean onto that explosion. Like a fool. Right, if we pop this, I bet you Hydra doesn't pick it up. Hydras don't pick up. Hydras don't play objective is what I've noticed recently in solo. Or very rarely they do. Yeah, they didn't. They just stayed on Overlook and then died. I kind of like... I've really not been enjoying seeing a lot of Hydras in solo lately. As I say, is like they definitely seem to like just be way too stood back, you know? I know they're a backline, but you know sometimes they need to go a bit forward. I know Rick rolled. Hey Drago, how's it going? I hope you're good. That was a nice ink jet, actually. Well, they should take lead off this, so... Move up, Hydra, you need to move up. They'll just pop it and it's 1 point, so that's us lost lead. Yep. You're heavy, stupid Rusty. We dead. Don't go alone. I tend not to pick it, but I usually advance in and being around the Rainmaker. I've got no problem picking the Rainmaker up, but like I know you like people play heavies, you know, like you play heavies, but like that is a massive problem. I mean, it's so like it doesn't do anything, and I've seen so many heavies recently that like do that. They stay way too far back. It's a problem with some backliners that don't understand like you're a backliner, but you still need to move forward at certain times, and certain times you definitely need to pick the rain. Like you need to play objective. Like, and I don't know. I've seen it a lot in solo queue recently, and it seems to be Hydras are the worst for it. It seems. I think it's just because they like have more range than most people, and they just won't hardly ever pick up objective. You know, and I mean in that scenario, is like quite often that's the person you need to pick it up because. Like, especially here, I mean, what are they going to do? What else are they going to do? It's more like their spacing's like, it's more like their spacing ends up being like crazy. Like, just because they've got all the range in the world doesn't mean that like they shouldn't like move forward with it, you know? You know, they sit way too far back. But I see it with other backliners as well. I've just been noticing recently that like when there's been it's just like I've just noticed more recently there's been a lot of heavies around. And like here we've got an eliter, right? And you can still hear them, like they didn't drop down. They didn't drop down like, you know, they're sitting like there. They're not like going in to try and like actually like pick this Rainmaker up, you know? So they sat here like, I'm there as the shooter, like could have got up onto plat and the Rainmaker and the person with range just sits back. But they shouldn't. They're the ones that should have gone up there to try and like pick that up and get it moved forward as your shooters try and advance, you know? It's just like, there's things you want to do to try and win the game. Not going head on to a pro is one of them. And it's like people aren't actually trying to win the game, you know? But I get it. It's like people thinking like, oh, this is how they play their game, and this is how I play my game, you know, which is two totally different things. There's someone behind us trying to make a path. It's just something to consider as a backliner. Is like being a good backliner is knowing when to move forward. You know. No, 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 no! Look this way as well. Also, they're kind of laggy. See, like, we never picked up. We could have had a push again there and, like, at least left it in a secure position. Thank you. Oh, it's Mihawk. I didn't even realize that was Mihawk. No, it got us. No, I'm not jumping there because they're a way to get taken down. Oh, they went for me. What the hell? I don't know how they saw that. Well done. I believe that was probably Kobayashi. There's still someone up on our plat though. The rain's actually good rain. Well played. Plus 12. Not too bad. Right, I think I'm just going to go fill my water up and take a quick break, so I'll just be back in a couple minutes. But yeah, I'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay, I'm back. How's it going, Jules? I hope you're good. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, it just caught me just as I was just the way to get water and use the bathroom. But yeah, I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for stopping past. Okay, 2 more players to get this started. Yeah, hi, how's it going? Few ups and downs today, but pretty classic Rainmaker stuff. I don't think I've gained any points though. I think I'm pretty much exactly where I started, so it's only half hour left of the rotation, so we'll see how it goes after that. Or with that. I believe it's Clams next. But yeah, Rainmaker and Tower Control are like low 2100 scores, so a little bit complicated at the moment. Trying to get to 2200 again, but I don't know. We'll see what happens this month. They've been very bad, but just need a bit of a run and get a few points. We've won a few games, but it's just most of the games we won we didn't get loads of points for or anything. But there's been some good players. We've had some really good players on our team, so it's fine. Okay, we're gonna get rushed by this aerospray, I think. As I said, Carlin rushed. So that's a sploosh. I backed up into that. What a pain in the arse. Nice beacon though. Good beacons. Cool, I got it. Don't know why, like, I had someone here. I had someone there, they didn't paint the wall, but at least I got it up to 39 and it's not too bad. So they've got splashdown, or they've got 3 specials, splashdown, curling rush, and they did have inkjet in that, but they lost all that. Okay, fair enough. Oh, the airspray got us, but I was dead to that splashdown, so... Haha! Well, I missed my shots and that happened. How embarrassing. And they are up on Overlook. They are heading to Overlook, so this is a way to get complicated now. Please stop him. You need to stop him. Good stop, well done. Good 3 down. So it's just this sploosh we need to watch, and they're down as well, so let's get it out of here. We need to get that out of here. Well done, well played. Okay, the last one was coming up this way. Don't know if they pushed up or not. I feel they might have pushed up. Yeah, they did it. Sploosh. They got them. Well done. Good, good work. No, busted. Oh, nice double. That was a really good double. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind the reset. Reset's not too bad. Just try and stall it out a bit. No, I fucked up. Mistakes were made. Right, let's not choke. Oh, this... Oh, well done. Well done. That was a little sketchy there. Well played, team. Plus 12. Okay, that's not too bad. Plus 12 is fine. Just need about 7 more of those. Actually, 6 would be fine. We need 6 more of those to get back to 2200. Okay, there we go. A battle time. I'm back. That was a way to say is not getting to. Just trying to push that Hydra off, but I just rushed into that curling rush, so... Prime example of what I was talking about with Hydras. Like, what is that Hydra achieving all the way over there? Like nothing at all. You're just cheesing Drago in turf. Nice. I shouldn't have gone when they were armoured like that. Well, we got a little push. 29 doesn't mean shit though. Nice, at least it's a bit safer. I think someone's flanking. Yeah, they are. No, go forward. Oh, okay, not so bad. Come on, jump to them. Like, this is, yeah, and now the Hydra jumps. And they splash down, okay. Kind of made sense, I'll give them that. They got it, I'll accept that one. No, I'm an idiot. Eek, that was bad. Should have it though. Yep. Let's see how many points we don't get for that. Horrible game. But we won. So, beautiful stuff. That was a messy, messy game. Yeah, +5. Just a +5. Not surprised by those points. Battle time. You just killed him off every time he tried. Good work. I really shouldn't have joined this lobby again. Because he sucks at Splution, you don't. Nice one. The old splat bomb, eh? They might be coming in and flanking. Yeah, they are. This junior is going to come and flank us. It's censored. It hasn't given me any. Hasn't given me any command. Like, what? That they weren't armored, I don't think, and that was most definitely 4 shots. There's a reason why sploosh is your least liked weapon. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Yeah, I should have left that last lobby. Not that I'm not in a different one, but these are pretty bad. Where my team at? Like, see this? And this? Like, what the hell's going on? Chickened. I know they got the big flank in then, but it was awfully risky. And then we're going to take it this stupid way. We moved it nowhere, and then I need to calm down here. And I'm playing shit. Right, we've got no map control, we've got nothing. They're super weak. Try moving up, people. Just try it. Just move up to paint. Give that a go. Why are we so far back? I don't know what's going on. You're gonna go do rank now. Good luck. Hopefully it goes better than my my games are going. Eek. You don't want to risk your sanity, you're going to stay away from Rainmaker. I don't mind it, but like, sometimes it's... You do question... They're on the corner. You do question like, what's going on. Well, I just threw... I just absolutely threw. Oh, well done. Yeah, good luck, plus. Good luck. That one was a little bit of an annoying game. Yeah, I'm not surprised. And you just get a +6 for that. It's kind of like... It's not really very fair. You can see like two people not really actually trying to win. I know people think they're trying to win, but a lot of the times they're not really trying to win. But at least we did take the win. So 6 points is still better. That's a good -18, -20 points. So. But not that easy. Like, people stay back way too much. We had no paint or anything, and it was like nobody in mid. You had 2 players like sitting back on our own side. Like, it's like kind of confusing. Like, what are you up to? What are you trying to do over there? Yeah, one of them was just sitting back and painting because they didn't really do too much, and one was just like dying. I mean, I died loads there as well, but was actually trying to do stuff. I died loads. I died like 13 times. Which is insane. That's an insane amount to die. You feel like I could do well in Rainmaker with Sploosh and rank up and such, but I don't want to be that guy. Why not? Battle time. Just play Sploosh 7, low rank Sploosh player. Doesn't matter. Just go in and win. Sploosh 7's played in competitive Rainmaker, so there's nothing wrong with it. And if you want to rank up, just like blast through the ranks however works, you know? I feel their ends at... I've seen them quite a bit, and I think they're a bit laggy. I think. I might be wrong, but... I mean... Sometimes Rainmaker be like that. There you go. We've got a really pretty strong team there, so... 3 points? 9? I'll take it. I'll take a 9. I guess it's hard to get a gauge at actually what happened when it only lasted like, what? 40 seconds, a minute. Sometimes that's the case. You don't even really find out who you're playing against. Battle time. Up back again, let's go. You knew one game could take so much sanity from you. I would say me. That's probably a few people. We all know what it's like. Come on, That was a little unfortunate, but it was a good play for him. Oh, the roller actually got us, but I'm pretty sure I took damage off the, what you call it, Luna. I mean, they're going to pick this up. They actually have a not very good Incan comp here. All alone. Mind you, that said, we don't have the bet. Oh no, we've got a pretty good ink in comp. They're already up in our shit. Who's got splashdown? The roller's already up in ours. I thought I'd made it around the corner. I hadn't. You're not salty yet. Had my shots blocked. That Luna was playing E-liter earlier. Kind of annoying. Right, go, 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 pick up and go, pick up and go, pick up and go, there's nobody here. One player up, absolutely nobody understanding that that's what's going on. Splashdown, like... If it's not Mori, you instantly win. They've been 3 down so many times, we just need to be a bit quicker here. Was kind of dead either way there, but at least we took the lead. Okay, they're 3 down. Get that pop. You're gonna get in there. Oh, so close. So close. See, this is what I mean, we were just slow. I mean, I still don't like a push to 1. I mean, I like it, it's half decent, but now we're in trouble. But they left the Rainmaker alone. Nice lead. I just don't trust it on that map. I did notice our junior was still up there and they hadn't moved the Rainmaker, so and their roller had already pushed in with someone else. So that was good awareness from our junior. That was overly complicated. I don't think that should have been that difficult. Better. I feel like if I go back to how I used to be with Stamp, I would be ridiculous Rainmaker. I used to be a hammer main. Give it a go, Drago, and just see how far you can go with it. I mean, it's a strong Rainmaker weapon, so it's definitely worth a go. It's nothing to be ashamed of using any weapon if you play it correctly, you know? A splat bomb can't beat it. You know what? Just not... That's it. Just stay distracted with me. We could have pushed in way quicker then. We were just, that's just another case of being a little slow. I know the hammer was going and stuff like that, but we definitely could have been a lot quicker there. Oh, nice stop. Close. Nice burst bomb though, that was a good help from the burst bomb there. Hey Olga, you're back. How's your classes been? Oh, nice splashdown, maybe? Yeah, fair enough. Okay, once again, another good stop. You know what? I feel we're just lacking a bit of control in mid, you know? There was two of them there. I was kind of expecting that. They keep trying to push to our right, which is kind of like a good thing. I did see someone there, so... No, I run out of ink as well. It was good you watched the Bidden speech. Okay. That's a good class then. You're super oblivious to American politician. Nice. Just leave it. I wouldn't have popped. I would have just left that unpopped. Guess it can play for reset, so... Don't know a splashdown. There we go, that worked. American politics is kind of depressing. Yeah, it has been. It has been lately, that's for sure. Nice win, team. Nice win. Yeah, some people did some stuff and it wasn't me. +5. Okay, we got up a little bit. Right. Give me like 5 minutes and I'm going to be back. I'm just going to fill my water up, use the bathroom, and then... let me check the rotation. I think it's clams. And I might just play a little bit of clams. Yeah, I'm going to play a little bit of clams. You can see why if you look at my score. So, got a couple points to burn or make up. But yeah, give me a few minutes, like 5 minutes or something, and I'll be back. See you in a bit. I killed the Rainmaker. It worked. Yeah, couple minutes. Bye. Okay, back. Yeah. 2399.7. It would have been nice when I finished last time if I'd got a 0.3, and I definitely wouldn't be playing Clam Blitz. So this is actually, that's the highest score I've ever had. I've had 2380 something, I can't even remember what in, I think Rainmaker, I think, but I'm not 100% sure, it might have been Zones. So I'm gunning for a 0.3, but I mean, that's an okay score, so it's like I need to win pretty fast, because I'm going to be on that minus 20 odd points, like plus 0 to 5 points gains, I think, with this score. So if I hit 24, then I'm gonna dip from clams. Yeah, I had to leave it at that yesterday. It was kind of annoying. I was hoping to get it yesterday. Like once I'd got up that high, and I think, what did I get, like 5 points or something, 4 or 5 points in the last game. So it was a good effort, but you know, 0.3 off. But yeah, it's pretty dangerous territory for Yeah, losing points pretty fast. So I won't be surprised if I end up back down at 2200 either as well. But we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. I'll realistically give myself 99 points to burn and try and stay above 2300. But like we'll see in a few games. If I lose like 2 or 3 20s in a row, then it's done for me. I'm not getting it. How high does your power need to be to get top 500? Probably in clams. It's a bit lower than the others. I would guess somewhere 2600, I think. Around 2600. It might be a little lower in clams, but around 2600. So it's way off. It's way off. But you know, it would be nice to hit 2400. Like I've never done it before, so we'll see. I'm not holding my breath or anything. Usual, I'll just give it a good go and then just take it from there. Okay. Surprised they never died there. Kobayashi's already got their hammer ready. There's 2 on left. Get this armor in. No, I missed my shots. We're 3 down, so they're going to get an instant quick push in. Just trying to protect that jump. They're armored up as well, and they're coming left, maybe. I knew that hammer was behind us, so I'm expecting a pretty solid push in from them here. What the fuck? Where did they go? Thought that the soda just like disappeared on us then. Okay, so this is spicy now. Yeah, we'll get smoked out here pretty hard. Hey Nico, how's it going? I hope you're good. I hope you're having a good day. Okay, they cleared him out. Over on left. Hydra's up top left as well. Bad. My TC is really bad at the moment. I'm like 2100 in TC. Like most like top 500 stuff is like at least 2600. As I said, clams might be a little lower, but yeah, this is complicated. You have no idea how people play NZAP anymore. The RNG on that thing sucks. Nah, it's got good RNG. You think the RNG on NZAP sucks? The RNG is like super good on NZAP. It's like, just don't jump with it. Play main power up and don't jump with it. If you start jumping with it, it goes a bit all over the place, but right, they do have 4. That was more just make sure they didn't score. You're doing fine, just lurking. No worries, Nico. Okay, there's still someone on in here. Kinda need to... We definitely need to get a power clam together though as well. That's the problem. No, it's close. We just need the clams. Can they jump? It's over. It was a good try. It was a good try. I'm doing fine, yeah. Thanks, Nico. Thanks for asking. Let's see how many we lose. It was a good try. It was a pretty solid back and forth game, that one. It was possible. It was possible. We'll see what the damage is. Yeah, see, that's the problem is like... That's the problem, you know. Just lose 23 for that, which, I mean, they had a top 500 and Kobayashi as well. So it's pretty devastating. We were waiting at the basket with 2 down. Yeah, no big deal. No big deal, but... Like a -10 or something would have been a bit fairer, I think. But I knew that. I knew it was gonna be like heavy minuses. The power clam holder did nothing at the end. I know they like. I feel they could have. They probably had it. There was probably a second there they could have jumped. There was someone under the basket. They could have jumped it, but no big deal. Kind of a little bit annoying. It would have been enough. Oh, we've got arm. It would have been enough, you know. We tried, we gave it a good try. Like, it's just a shame, like, games like that you lose -23 for, because it was a good game. That was a good game, you know. Like, I'm sure everyone was like, this could go either way. No, splooshed. Okay, there's up top left here. No, that's a bit unfortunate. The amount of power you gain or lose should be very dependent on how close the match was. There should be something like that as well, but... I mean, I get it, they've got to do something, but... That's it. Speaking about doing something, like, nobody was doing much then to... stop that. That's a dynamo, I'm dead! Right, we've got no clams, so... Same again, they're super weak. There's still someone out on left there, see? They're moving up to left elevator. It's just a classic scenario of no clams here. I have nothing on us. I don't know, I just don't feel, I don't ever, like, it's more like, for me, is like, you shouldn't ever really be in matches that you can lose 23 points, you know? And, like, gain not very much. I mean, I think that's the bigger problem, you know? stuck. Where's our Hydra at? Don't have a clue where my Hydra's at. There you go, Hydra. You take that. Oh, Kobayashi, thank you so much for the host. That's greatly appreciated. I hope you had a good stream. Yeah, you were destroying us earlier as usual as well, so well played. And when I think we were on the team together, I think, so yeah, well played, good games. Good luck with my games. Yeah, I'm gonna need it, I think. But yeah, well played today, Kobayashi. And thank you once again for the host, it's greatly appreciated. No. Okay, to 60, so that's end of push though. Fair enough. Didn't focus on where the other person was. You wish there were more ink mine weapons. Eek. Splooshed. This one's been hella rough. Here's the thing though. If we wipe the team here and don't let them score in overtime, then oh well. There we go. So another minus something game. Bit of a shame. So we went from we went from almost being 2400 straight down to like, I think we'll be at like 2350 now in 2 games. Complicated. Yeah. That's why this point system sucks. Two games, you know. 2 games, 50 points almost lost in 2 games. Or 47 or whatever it is. I mean, there's not really much chance of getting those back very easily. Not for me anyway, so bit of a shame. 0.3 off getting 2400 and now a massive fail. I knew that though. I knew that today. I was like, I need to come in and basically win the first game and I should be good, but not so straightforward. Oh, you're back to A minus. You thought the X rank update would make the matchmaking better. Depends on who's on, like, Lulger. The update is technically better. You do, if there's people playing, get into better lobbies, but the points is still shit. Like, the point system's still shit. So it's kind of a weird one. It's like you can get into better lobbies, but the points aren't really reflected in that. So a little bit annoying. You would think there would be like a correlation between the two, you know, but it doesn't seem to be the case. The points are still garbage. I knew there was 2 there. I kind of ended up having to commit on one of them. I knew someone was on elevator. But I mean, what can I say? I had no business being around 2400 anyway. They must be fairly weak. I had business. Nah, I didn't. I got no business being around there. It's fine. It just happened. I got carried a lot the other day. I just was like, oh, I'm kind of close to 2400. Kind of like one of these games where nobody's really getting anywhere. Kind of want to pick a clam up because I don't want to die when just 9 clams on me. Yep, thought that might happen. Let's see how long you can go without any team scoring. I tell you the other team's going to score first, I think, because we're getting like obliterated. Yeah. Knew they were behind us as well. I saw that they were going to push in and was just trying to get an armor off it. You hate these kind of games. Yeah, did they get the jump? Well done. Yeah, it's just like nothing seems to be going on. And then we're dying a lot. Just stuff like that. I feel that T-Tech should have died. Not by me, but just by someone, you know. Prode. Yep. Prode. I knew I shouldn't have picked it up. There was no need. And we lose here. Yeah, this one felt like a loss early on. I mean, we can still do it technically, but amount our team's been dying, it's like hard. This way. And I lost it. I threw that off the side. So here we go, another minus 20 something again. It's kind of depressing. But that game was utter just like garbage. Pure garbage. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play one more of Clams, and then if I don't win, then I'm probably just going to call it. Call it for Clams. It's pretty annoying to lose like that many points. That many points so fast, you know? We lost, well, at 69.2 points in 3 games. We'll just play one more. Yeah, you get that. It's pretty depressing. Just trying to put me back in my place. I mean, that was a like you lose 20 points on those games and you're like, it never felt like you really had a chance to win, you know? Like that, like losing 20 odd points on each of those games, it's like, that last one was, like that one we just played, that was trash. That never felt like we really had a chance. It just was like, this is just a bit bizarre. I still haven't gotten Starfish. I know, I'd rather play Piranha Pit, I think. But I mean, that one was pretty poop. But just dropping so many points like that, I don't think it's really very fair. But there you are. That's X rank for you. We know it's been bullshit a lot longer before this. I was utterly prepared for this scenario. It's just a little annoying. Just like 0.3 of a point, you know? I could have squeezed that. I could have squeezed 0.3 of a point in a long time ago. But there you go. I mean, it's no big deal. It's no big deal, you know? But I mean, with those points, if you're losing like 20s and stuff, like, it means I'd have to win, what do I need, 70 points at 5. But need to win like 15 games in a row or something like that. On average, like 15 games to get my points back. Maybe more. And we've had a disconnect. Oh, we've had a double. Forget it. There's no point. Yeah, fuck this. Let's go get them some clams. Well, there's one there. I reckon the second person probably rage quit, but it's like, why would you ever rage quit out of a 3v4? Because you're not going to lose any points. You could potentially win. And, yeah. Oh, Recon. Recon coming back in with a resub. That's greatly appreciated, Recon. Thank you so much. You didn't have to, Recon. Thank you. I really appreciate that. How does your badge look now? Oh, you're back in, you're in first position. You've got the first Recon as well now. Nice. Yeah, thank you so much, Recon. That's greatly appreciated. Battle time. You got a founder's badge. Yeah, well done, Recon. Good stuff. That's a nice one to have. Okay, Piranha Pit. Two down already. Thank you, armor. One of those scenarios, we're pushing up with no clams. It's like pointless. Oh no, we do have clams now. Also, so do they. Yeah, it doesn't show your sub badge because you're founder. But the founder badge is like, that's a pretty good one to good one to be having. No thanks. Do we have a backliner? No, we don't. Oh, that sucked. Our T-Tech kind of got us killed. Our K-Shot kind of got us a bit killed then. Got myself killed then. Oh, it's Cafe. 3 months is red. That's cool. I can't remember what I set the colors at. I was kind of in a rush because, as I said, it sort of just happened, me getting to be affiliate. I wasn't expecting it, and it sort of just turned up one day. Okay, that is the end of the push, but Jesus. Yeah, badly timed. They're already pushing in on our side, but... I kind of wanted to get... It would have been cool, because if they keep clams in... Yeah. One more. Unfortunate. Yeah, nicely played. I needed to be smarter around that Nautilus. You hate Nautilus. I hate that I'm so dumb around them is that the actual thing. Like, I knew where they were hiding, where they were sitting before, so I needed to go round. Like, when they were hiding in there, I needed to make my way around. Oh well, I think that's the last one. Now you're feeding. Yeah, I know. But the thing was, we were still pushing. Like I needed to get rid of that Nautilus. If I'd got rid of that Nautilus, then it would have been like it would have been fine. We actually pushed like 60 points or whatever off that. Maybe more, like 80 points. So let's see what we lose for this. But I think that'll be me. What the fuck? So there we go. 102 point... whatever. 102.6 points lost in 4 games. People wonder why people get shitty with this, right? There we go. Below 2300 like that. Just like that. So we would have got 0 points for that game as well. That was a 0 point win on that game. 0 point. It's not really a surprise people get shitty with the rank system, is it? I mean, this is the first time me feeling the full bite of it, like having an okay score. You know, being in the top 2000. Yep, in 4 games. In 4 games, Rican, 102.6 points lost in 4 games. Lost. I was at 2399.7. I was hoping to win 1 game and get 2400. Pretty trash, isn't it? I think salmon runs open. I might go and go and play some salmon or something, or just go and cry in a corner somewhere. I mean, I was dumb around that Nautilus, but I mean, I just fed to them like 3 or 4 times, but I'm an idiot with that. But oh well, shitty ranks, but there you go. As I said, I had a good run of it. I had a good run of it yesterday, you know, I had no business being at the points I was, so I obviously can't play at that level, so and I get mined. They're the only one alive, so please kill them. Or just ignore him now. Just ignore him now. It's fine. Just ignore him now. I hate this fucking elevator. I hate that conveyor thing. Oh, great. Thanks. A classic case of me being an idiot then. I'm miles away. Okay, that's all good. I also know I've got someone behind us as well, so we had to redesign a website for a teenage audience in computing today. You wanted to do Sendel.inc. I think I give up today. I think I should give up. I should give up my whole how to wreck a man's Splatoon career in 4 games. 5 games. You would have done it, but Sendel had updated the icons. I mean, nope. No, that's dead. Come on, people. This is super unfair. It's no big deal. Not paying attention to the brush. Don't burst them, don't burst them. And I dropped Clam, so that's a GG. Yeah, I'm done with this. Here we go, another 30 odd point loss. What a disaster. What a complete disaster. I'm laughing because I should be crying. I should be crying. Oh, just a -8. No, let's keep going. We can get back up to 2300. We can do it. Let's make that the new goal. But let's make the ultimate goal not to drop below 2200. It's a lot of points lost in 5 games. You've got way more patience than you. If I'd lost another 20, then I definitely would have dipped. But you know, I mean, it's fine. I am like pretty trash at the game and did somehow manage to start sneaking my way to like a slightly better score. I did get carried a lot yesterday, so you know. Wait, we lost 110 points. What we gained? A sub. Very true, Recon. Very true. Really? I can't believe I missed so many shots then. You play with you're not trash though. Nah, I'm not very good though. I definitely know I could do more, but it's all good, it's all fine. I'm not too salty. I'm not too salty, honestly. What do we need? It would have been nice though to get 2400. I know I didn't deserve it, but you know, it would have just been nice. But you know, it's always something to work on. Well, I'll take that. Also quite a few clams, so there's a clash maybe somewhere around here. There's a mini. Well done. Wasn't sure if I still someone over on our left. Yeah. Getting wrecked by this mini. 2400 would have been cool. It would have been nice. I mean, to get so close. I know I didn't deserve it, but to get so close at 20, you know, 2399.7. It's pretty close. But there you go. No big deal. I was pretty salty there for a minute, but I'm not going to hunt them. Nice pick. Nice bowler, but it might die afterwards if they don't get anything. Yeah. You out of here. One more winning. You've done it. You've done enough for tonight plus. There's someone on this corner. Yeah, I suspected it might be Clash. It's a good place for a Clash to be lurking. Okay, it wasn't. It was the junior. There was a Clash there as well. Oh, I've left them enough to get a power clam here because I'm an idiot. Yeah, and they're going to get jump in as well. Where you at, team? I thought I had it. You need to go in, you need to go in. Literally the worst place I could have landed at. Have I ever considered using the flings there? Never considered it at all. I definitely, I can only play basic shooters. Well, I think I'm done here. 6 losses. Carbon. I played Carbon once or twice just in PBs. This is devastating. Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over it. I think I'm gonna go do something maybe salmon runny. So if any people are down for salmon run. Yeah, I think that one, like, that was unfortunate. That jump I got in, like, I was never to know that there was a sponge. Like, I jumped literally onto the sponge in my face. But yeah, I think salmon run's open, isn't it? It's no big deal. You got to go to class. No worries, Recon. Thank you once again for the sub, and I hope you have a good day. Let's see what salmon is. I do need to use the bathroom, so now you're mad. You want to do salmon with this? Yeah, I'll give salmon a go. Yeah, just give me a couple minutes and I'll be right back. Go use the bathroom and shake off some of that salt. Get some of that salt off me. Just give me a couple minutes and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. You're still salty plus. I mean, for me there, it's like, it would have been nice for me to see 2400. But I know, you know, I'm realistic about... Oh, you just want to join? I'll create a room if you just want to join. I'm realistic about my place in the Splatoon area, you know, and it is I feel like, I mean, I have to battle for it so many times, but I do feel like 2200 is a fair reflection. That score is a fair reflection of my skill level, I think. So it just would have been nice to hit 2400, but I definitely was, you know, I'm not at that skill level, so as much as that was pretty annoying and a little bit devastating, like, just it would have been nice to do it. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. I'm just getting put back in my place after a pretty lucky run. You got to go now. You have classes started. No worries, Olga. Thanks for stopping past, and I hope your class goes well. Yeah, it's no big deal. No big deal. We might see it again some other day. You never know. Get lucky placements. Get like a decent solid 23 or something in placements, and then work our way up. Because that's what happened in Clams. I think I got like a pretty decent placement score, and then just had like a nice run after that. But no big deal. Yeah, so I saw Drago and Plus are around. If you want to join, just let us know. If not, then I'll just recruit some team members. But you might be in the middle of a game anyway. But we got Junior, Carbon, Splattershot, and E-liter. It's actually been a little while since I've played any Salmon, but play a bit of Salmon, relax a bit. Stay away from solo queue. But you know, we got our points up a little bit in Rainmaker, so that was it. That was good. I think I'll just recruit for just now and then see if anyone else comes in. Can't even find anyone to come and play with me. Oh well. That's a bit dire. I've just refreshed chat on both my chats, so if I've missed anything, I apologise. Well, I can't even find anyone to recruit. What's going on, people? Oh, we found one. There we go. Time to go to work. This is not looking promising. I don't think this looks too promising. We'll see. They'll either be really good or it'll be trash. Okay, and I've got Splashdown as well. Man, it's actually been quite a while since I played Salmon. Yeah, booyah. Nice. Well, took the flyfish down, but died. Our E-liter's down. What we at? We just need one more. So many drizzlers. Okay, well, we made it. We made the first round anyway. Nighttime? Is it? Oh no, I'm not sure. Thought it was maybe nighttime, but... Oh! I'm up to basket, Mosey. Where's the elite at? Try and get this Moz to basket again as well. That was unfortunate. Picked the same one. I definitely prefer Sploosh over Junior. Okay, hit the 30 bomb, so that's fairly decent. Well done, 32, not too bad. Elite it. Nighttime now. If it's any rush mode, then... Okay, it's fog. I was waiting to say, if it's a rush mode being elite air, bit scary. I tried to splash down. Okay, that's my bad. Well done. Well done. We lived. It was actually ended up being a good team. That was alright. 420. I'm probably not going to stick around too much longer, actually. I think maybe the weather's quite nice at the moment, so get to go outside. The novel factor of it being nice weather, getting to go outside. Go check and see if there's any waves. What to do. Might be tomorrow. There's a wave, but it doesn't look that good. Okay, back to it. Okay, low tide. I mean, if it's cannons, our E-liter definitely needs to be on him. Yeah, it's cannons. E-liter, you need to go on cannons. I have inkjet, so I've got the T-Tech. Okay, quota is met. There we are. Carbon. Kind of didn't really need to use it there, but 3 of those guys. Fell through the gratings. You're doing League. Okay, I think I'm probably just gonna dip soon. I wasn't sure if you were in League or if you were playing Salmon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised you went over. I should have gone over to League. That would have made more sense than the disaster that was Clam Blitz, but there you are. Unwind. Yeah, well done. I'm so bad at inkjetting those things. Terrible at it. Can we get a hydrate at least? Yeah, give us a second. Little bomb this way. There we are. Well done, team. Yeah, Nico, just playing a little bit of Salmon, just gonna chill out. But I think I'm probably just gonna dip, in all honesty. Yeah, well done, team. Well done. I think I'll do one more. Get the first super bonus, and then I'm gonna dip. So this will be the last one. Last one for now. And I'm out of here. Go outside. Go outside into the fresh air and not pouring rain. Happy days. So what do we need? 11 points until super bonus, so, you know, should hit it. But I don't think I'll collect, because I don't know when this rotation's onto. I might play this rotation again at some point as well. Time to go to work. Let's go. Yeah, I might play this rotation again if it's still on when I'm not up to too much, you know? Because it's pretty decent. It's a pretty decent rotation. Nighttime, high tide. Okay, I mean, so the chances are we could wipe on the first round. We'll see what it is, though. Oh, it's close. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, I think that's quite enough. I mean, it's literally on the other side. I don't know, this one's a little risky for opening up loads of the things, you know, on high tide on this. Hold on. I had the junior, it was better just to try and keep the control there. Pretty early stingray. I had him in my sight. No, oh, this person's got no idea how to use a stingray. Or what to aim it at. Well, we reached quota, used up my specials, but I feel we needed to. Like, that double stinger at the back, pretty, can be pretty devastating. That one was a little tricky. We've still got one to go, so one round to go. But at least we made it to third round, no points lost or anything like that, so it's all good. Carbon. Yeah, it's like, I see a lot of people popping stingrays like really early, and it's like, what are you doing? And then they were just aiming at, I don't even know what they were aiming at before. Not the stinger that was going to cause a whole heap of damage, that's for certain. No, backed up into that. You might go, gonna pass out. Take it easy plus, have a good night. Yeah, I'm gonna dip after this, like right now. Nah, disaster. Yeah, thanks for coming past, have a good one plus. That's a wrap. Well, at least we made it there. That's why sleeping's a good idea. Very true. Very true indeed. Right, I don't know if there's anyone I know on to raid. No, no. Well, yeah, that sucked. What a day. What a day. Yeah, I think that's quite enough for me for just now. It's all good though. can't be too salty. Can't be too salty today, even though I feel I should be. Which is quite good. It's quite good to like not actually be that salty, even though taking a total massive loss earlier. But there you go. So thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out in chat, and I will see you next time. Cheers. Bye.